So in this class, I want us to solve the question that we have on the screen. We are told on a market day Abdul had 32 goats while Chebet had 56 goats. Chebet sold twice as many goats as Abdul. After the sale, the number of goats that Abdul and Chebet remained with was in the ratio 3:5 respectively. So part A of the question requires us to determine the total number of goats sold by Abdul and Chebet in the market. So to do that, we need to let, because we don't know the number of goats sold by each person here. So let's say Abdul sold Y goats. So if Abdul sold Y goats, we are told Chebet sold twice. So Chebet sold to Y because it is twice. So we are told the ratio of the remainder was 3:5 respectively. So let us now get the remainder. For Abdul add that to total number of goats. If this person sold Y goats, it means the remainder is 32 minus Y. For Chebet, we are told that initially this person had 56 goats. So if we sold 2 Y goats, it means the remainder will be 56 minus 2Y. So let us now get the ratio. The ratio will be given by 32 minus Y divided by 56 minus 2Y, and this should be equal to the ratio that we are given, which in our case is 3:5. So the next thing that we need to do, we need to cross multiply this and this one here. So we'll have 5 that 2 minus Y, which should be equal to 3. 56 minus 2Y. Let us now open the bracket. 5 multiplied by 32. This one gives us 160 minus 5Y should be equal to 3 multiplied by 56. This gives us 168 minus 3 multiplied by 2 gives us 6Y. So let us now collect like terms together. So this, we take this value the other side and then bring this other one the other side. So I am going to have 168 minus 160 is equal to 6Y minus 5Y. So this gives us 8 is equals to Y. So remember, we let the value of goats sold by Abdul to be Y. So this tells us that the number of goats sold by Abdul is 8. So Abdul sold 8 goats. What about now the Chebet? We are told that Chebet had sold to Y. So for Chebet sold 2 multiplied by 8, which is 16 goats. So let us look at the part B of the question. We are told Abdul and Chebet raised a total of this amount from the sale of goats at the market. Abdul's selling price per goat was 5% higher than that of Chebet. Then we are told determine the ratio of the earnings of Abdul to Chebet. So we don't know the selling price, but we can now let. So we are told Chebet. We are also dealing with Abdul. So we are told the total amount raised by these two people is this. We are told Abdul's selling price per goat was 5% higher than that of Chebet. So let us now let the selling price for Chebet to be K. So if the selling price for Abdul was 5% higher, it means this one is 100% plus 5 divided by 100, then all of this multiplied by the selling price for Chebet, which is K. So this one gives us 1.05 K. So the selling price per goat for Abdul, it is 1.50 K. For the selling price for Chebet, it is K. So we are told that when they sold those goats, this is the total amount that they raised. So we know that for Chebet, this person sold 16 goats. The selling price was K. So plus, we know that for the Abdul, he sold 8 goats. So we'll have 8 multiplied by the selling price, which is 1.05 K. And this one is now supposed to give us this total amount, which is 97,600. So when you multiply, you get 16K plus. This gives us 8.4K. Supposed to give us 97,600. So let us now add. When we add, we get 24K is equals to 97,600. This is 24.4K equal to 97,600. So what we need is to divide both sides by 24. Remember, we have 24.4K is equals to 97,600. So we divide throughout by 24.4 divided by 24.4. So the value of K in this case is 4,000. So with this value now we know that the selling price for Chebet per goat is equal to 4,000. So we can also now be able to determine the selling price for Abdul, because we know the selling price for Abdul is given by 1.05K. So we get 1.05 multiplied by 4,000. This is the value of K. So this gives us 4,200. So this is now the selling price for Abdul. So the question requires us to determine, we are told to determine the ratio of the earnings of Abdul to Chebet from the sale of goats. So we know the total number of goats, this is 4,200. We know the total number of goats sold by each person here. So for Chebet, the person sold 16 goats, each at 4,000. So we are supposed to get, so this one will give us, let us get the total. Then for Abdul, the person sold 8 goats, each at 4,200. So let us use a calculator to get the value. 16 multiplied by 4000. This one gives us 64,000. 8 multiplied by 4200. So this one gives us 33,6 added. So remember, we are required now to get the ratio for Abdul. This is the value for Abdul, for Achebet. So we get 336 added is equals to 64,000. So we can now divide throughout by 8 and throughout by 8. This one gives us 336 is to 640. So we can divide throughout by 8. Also divide here by 8. So this one by 8. 336 divided by 8. It gives us 42 is to 640 divided by 8 gives us 8. Here we can cancel by 2 so that we get 21 is to 40. This is 80 divided by 2. So this is now the final answer. The ratio is 21 is to 40. Let's look at the other part of the question. We are told Abdul decreased the selling price per goat in the ratio 19 is to 21 for the goats that remained. Determine the new selling price per goat. So we know the selling price for Abdul per goat was 4,200. So we are told this amount is reduced by this ratio. So we take 9 and 19 divided by 21 multiplied by 4,200. So we cancel out by 21 1 by 21 2. So this one gives us 19 multiplied by 200, which is equal to 3800. This is 19 multiplied by 200. So this is now the new selling price per goat for Abdul. Is that the final answer? Thank you for